Tanya. How are you? I hope you had a good holiday. Happy Monday. It's kind of, it doesn't really feel like Monday to me, actually. I keep thinking that today is Sunday. Hi, Connie. I did not realize, well, I did realize, but it just doesn't feel like a Monday. Let's see, I'm trying to share this on my group. Okay. All right. Looks like we got some people joining. It's still kind of dreary outside, so I have my overhead lights on. I hope they don't make too many shadows on my table. But, all right, it is, what day is it? December 28th, a few days after Christmas, and it's not quite New Year's. Greg went back to work this morning. Ryan left this morning to drive back to Indiana. So I debated on whether or not to do the Facebook Live today, but since they were gone, I went ahead and decided to go live. And then when I'm done, I'm going to clean up the house. I don't know why, it seems like a disaster area after any of the boys are here. Hi, Molly. Welcome everybody. I hope you had a great holiday. I know it certainly wasn't what we thought Christmas would look like when 2020 started. I know for me it was different, and I'm sure for everyone else it was as well. But it was great. We had only Ryan here, and we got to spend a lot of quality one-on-one time with him, which normally I guess we don't have that. We always have multiple boys here typically, although we did visit Ryan a couple times on our own. But we did Facebook Portal with the boys for Christmas Eve and a little on Christmas Day, so it kind of seemed like they were here with us part of the time. We got to open presents together, or open our presents together. What we did with Tyler is we emailed him photos of what we wanted to get him, and then we're going to send him money to get those things. Hey, yeah, Connie, your package is moving. It says, I got a text this morning that said it was headed to its destination. Every day they send me a text that says it's arriving late, and I'm like, yeah, duh, I know that. It's arriving late. But this morning I got a different message, and it said it was headed for its destination. So let's cross our fingers. Maybe it shows up today. The post office is super behind, but I will tell you, the post office was working. I know they were working. Hello, Margie. Our mail person delivered mail yesterday, which was Sunday, which is part of the reason why it didn't feel like yesterday was Sunday. But the mail truck came by. She stopped at every single house yesterday, so she wasn't doing special deliveries. She was doing regular mail deliveries on a Sunday. So that was unusual, and I know somebody at the post office was even working on Christmas because those text updates I was getting were showing the package like having arrived on the 25th at one place, leaving later on the 25th on another place. So they may not have delivered mail on the 25th, but they were working behind the scenes. And somebody told me that they offered they were offering, I think, the mail carriers overtime pay for them to work in their distribution centers after they finish their routes, something like that. I don't know. I know it's ridiculous. Fortunately, you know, packages that we're waiting on, they're not, our lives don't depend on them. It's not like it's a medication that we need. I'd much rather them deliver somebody's, you know, medication that they need to stay alive, or medical equipment or stuff like that. Ours is just stamps, ink, and paper. And if we don't have it today and we don't have it tomorrow, I'm sure we have enough in our craft rooms to keep going until it arrives. So I mailed out, I mailed out over 150 Christmas cards this year. I don't know that any of them arrived by Christmas. Maybe they'll all arrive this week. So, you know, 12 days of Christmas, they should keep going for a while. So we'll see. So yes, unfortunately, I actually went to UPS this morning because I have a package I needed to get in the mail. It needs to be to its destination by the 3rd, and because of all the issues with the post office and UPS, and that lady must have said to me 100 times that it wasn't guaranteed. Wasn't guaranteed, wasn't guaranteed, wasn't guaranteed. I was like, okay, I get it. It's not guaranteed. But what is my best shot for getting it there on before the 3rd? Oh, good. You guys got your cards. We'll see. Saturday was still after Christmas, so I knew they didn't come. Anyway, I just paid $30 to mail a package. 2-day air UPS, because she said the 2-day air packages would get handled before the ground packages. So my best shot of getting it there by the 3rd was to use the 2-day air. So I don't know. It may get there. It may not. It needs to be there by the 3rd. So, and the UPS store, though, was packed. Like, normally they have all their boxes that they're waiting on to be picked up, like, off on one wall. They had that wall full. They had the middle of the store full. Everything was full with boxes, and everybody that walked in was returning something. So, while I had hoped it was over once we got to Christmas, now all the returns begin, and you know, it is what it is. So, good morning, Mary, or good afternoon. Hi, sorry I started rambling. I'm Monica Davis. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Woodstock, Georgia, and I welcome you to my Facebook page. It's called At Monica's Place. I do a Facebook Live here every Monday at noon Eastern Time is the plan. So I try to be pretty consistent with that. And if you can't catch me live, the replay will save to my page, and then you can watch it when it works for you. I'm going to try to do a better job this year of taking these live videos and putting them on my YouTube channel. I did it a few times last year, kind of not on a good schedule. I'm going to try to get on a good schedule for 2021 so I can post over to YouTube as well. Connie, I have no idea what Airworks is. Never even heard of it. So I don't know what that is, or where to do it. So I guess I'll have to look at that. But normally I use the post office, and the post office works just fine. So I assume at some point it will go back to normal. And then, you know, normally UPS is super reliable. I have very few problems, and I order stuff from Stampin' Up! All the time. So anyway, all right, enough about that. Let's turn the camera and start stamping. Let's move on and get creative. So let me flip my camera. Hang on. Hold tight. Okay. Oh, you mean sending it UPS Airworks. Okay, good. Well, that's what I did. I thought you meant there was another company called Airworks. I was going to say, I don't know what that is. So, alrighty. Hi, Sue. Okay. Let's see. And Mary. Hey, Mary. I think I said hi to Molly already. All right, you guys. Well, what I have for you today is we're moving on from Christmas. Although I will tell you, we still have a year-end closeout sale happening. So that's still going on. So if you missed something out of here, or if you've seen something, you know, over these holidays that maybe you want to make for next year's holidays, be sure to order out of this. You have until, actually until January the 4th. And the year-end closeout sale is happening, so there are some good deals there. But on January the 5th, what's coming is a brand new mini catalog and Sale-a-Bration. So this year we have a change. So the last, I don't know how many years, Sale-a-Bration has been from early January through the end of March. This year it's changing. It's starting on January 5th, so the early January part is the same. This time it's ending on February 28th, so it's only for the months of January and February. However, the good news is we're going to do Sale-a-Bration 2 times this year. So we will do Sale-a-Bration again with brand new products in July and August. So it's actually, we'll have a total of 4 months instead of 3 months, how we've had it in the past. It's just, it'll be 2 months in this part of the year and then 2 months in the later part of the year. Hi, Lynn. Oh, good. You got my card too. Well, good. They're arriving. I'm glad to hear that. Also, to all my customers that ordered from me this year, I mailed out these 2 catalogs to you. I also mailed a set to myself so that I would kind of know when they were arriving. Sale-a-Bration brochure, mine did come the other day. I think it actually came on Christmas Eve. So hopefully you guys are getting this one in the mail. I haven't gotten this one that I've mailed to me, but it's bigger and it's bulk rate. So this one's probably going to take longer to get to you. It's heavier, it's larger. So I don't know. I haven't gotten mine yet, but maybe you have. So look for these 2 things in the mail. They did mail separately. So both of these start on January 5th. And on the 5th, I will post a PDF link to both of these. I don't think I can post the PDF link on my business page. I think I have to do it over on my group. So they will be in my Stamping Facebook group. And then they'll be on my the online store and website. Let's see. Margie got the Sale-a-Bration one. Good. And I think Molly, I think you said you had gotten this one also. So at least the little ones are arriving. And Lynn, you got yours too. All right, so good. I'm glad some of them are arriving. Now hopefully these will arrive soon because this has all kinds of yummy things in it. It's packed full. But we have this one for 6 months. And this one is only for 2. So if they were only going to get 1 to you, I'd really rather them get you this one. This one, the way Sale-a-Bration works is for every $50 you spend out of any catalog, any items, it can be from the mini catalog, from the annual catalog, from the online store, the clearance rack. Every $50 you can earn something free out of this one. There's a variety of choices, and today what I'm going to show you is actually a bundle, and that one you can earn free with a $100 purchase. I'll come back later and show you the other $50 items. And Connie, you have your celebration catalog too. Good, 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 good. So, what I have today is, I'm going to show you this bundle, the Sweet Strawberry stamp set and the matching punch. So this is a bundle that's in the mini catalog. They are on page, let's see, what page are they on? Page 44. So if you have the mini catalog, the Strawberry Sweet is on page 44. I'm not supposed to show that yet online, sorry. So this is in the catalog. But let me tell you how much it is. It is $32.25 for this bundle. So you get the stamp set and the punch. And then these two, the Berry Blessings stamp set and this beautiful pack of paper, which coordinate with the strawberries. This is in the celebration book. So if you have your celebration book, these are on page 14 and 15. So if you spend $100, you can select this as your free item, and it would include the stamp set and the paper. I'm going to show you these papers, which match both stamp sets. The blueberries, the strawberries, another strawberry. This one coordinates with the punch. And then here's one more. I've used most of this sheet up is why I only have a little piece. And then the back sides are more just patterns rather than the berries. The leaves. That one looks kind of like a picnic table. The strawberry, a picnic tablecloth. Strawberry seeds, the little gingham, and there's another one. So that's the paper pack. I'm really, really hoping that somehow they change their mind and let us get this paper by itself as a $50 item. That's what I'm hoping, but right now that's not intended to be the option. So I am going to be using this paper and this stamp set and also that today. Okay. All right. So let's get started. Hi, Renee. Welcome, you guys. Thanks for watching. And yeah, Lynn, the Crafty Elk Lodge. Yes, I hope to get there several times this year in 2021. We will see if that works out or not. They got snow. Did you see? We had a few snow flurries on Christmas Eve, but up at the Crafty Elk Lodge, they got quite a bit of snow. I posted a picture. I don't know if you saw my picture. All right. Here is the first card that I am going to make for you, and this one is using the Sweet Strawberry stamp set and the Strawberry Builder Punch. So we have Poppy Parade cardstock for our cardstock base, and for this one my card is a tall card, so I cut my sheet of cardstock at 4 1/4 and scored it at 5 1/2 instead of doing it the other way around. So it makes a tall card, or one sheet of cardstock makes 2 tall cards or 2 card bases. So that's our card we're making. Then I have a piece of white, and it is 5 inches by 3 3/4 inches. There's that. I also have a little 1/2 inch strip of white. That's where my greeting is going to be. And then I've got just a scrap piece of white that I'll be using to punch all these pieces out. So I have a strawberry, the little top of the strawberry and the little flowers. So let me grab out. All right, Lynn, I will let you know. I don't know yet when I'm going to be going. I do have my own retreat planned up there, though. It is, I think, at the end of March. I have to go over my whole calendar for the year fairly soon. All right, I need this leaf and flower image. It's here in the background. And then I need the strawberry. So I've got the outline. This is the set where it's like 2-step stamping. So you've got the double layers. Oh, let me grab some extra blocks. Hang on. I'm gonna need duplicates of most of my blocks. Alright. Oops, I'm making a mess. So I need this is the inside of the strawberry and the outside of the strawberry. I have the outside of the little leaf topper and the inside of both of those, and then I need, let me do this flower. I have a ton of blocks. Why I can't find what I need when I need it. These little ones hide. Switch that to a bigger block. There's that. And the thank you. And okay, I think I got what I need. So I'm using quite a few stamps here. This blue grid paper, this is not available in the catalog. This was a special grid paper that we got as part of our on-stage event, and I don't think this blue paper is for sale. But there are about 5 different ones that are, and most of them you can find in the online store. Only the plain white one is in the catalog. So if you go to the online store, Molly, and search on, I think if you search on the word grid, it should pull up the grid papers. I'll try to do that later and show you all the different grid papers that we currently have available for sale. And I will try to do that. Okay, so here's all our pieces. So the first thing I want to do is stamp my background, and I don't know if you can. Okay, am I still here? I just got a call from Ryan, who I told him not to call me. I hope he doesn't need me. He's on his way back. I said, don't call between 12 and 1 because I'm on my Facebook Live. So we'll see. Maybe I said it too many times and he thought that was the time to call him. Anyway, all right, so this stamp has the leaves and the flowers, and on my background here, I have the leaves in green and the flowers in yellow. And so I want to show you how I did that. And let me get out. gentleman called Greg, but I will see. I will check with him as soon as I'm done. Hopefully there's not an issue. Granny Apple Green and Bumblebee are the two colors of ink that I'm using. I'll be done here before too long. Hopefully these will be quick. Okay, so what I did in order to get two colors of ink on my stamp, I'm using sponge daubers. So I have one for Granny Apple Green, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to dab my ink and then pounce it on my stamp where I want it to be green. This is pretty light. It's kind of hard to see if it's on there, but it is there. So I'm just pouncing all over the leaves and the stems. Now this is not perfect. There will be a little bit of overlap in the colors, and that's okay. And now I've got Bumblebee on my flowers. And I kind of wanted this to be really light, so when you do it like this, it is really light. Another thing you could do is color them with Stampin' Up markers if you wanted it to be darker. But I don't need that. I want a light background. So see, I've got the green and the Bumblebee. There is a little bit of overlap, and that's okay with me. Hello, Joan. All right, so here we go again. I'm pouncing with the dauber, the Granny Apple Green on my leaves and my flower stems. So this is one way that you can get two colors of ink on a single stamp. I did two of these. There we go. So that gives me my background piece. Move that to the side. All right, now on my scrap paper here, I'm going to be doing the flowers and the leaves. So what I like to do, just to help with punching, so this leaf is on this side of my punch, so I can easily slide my paper in from this side if I've stamped my leaf correctly. So what I want to do is I'm going to take Granny Apple Green, and I'm going to stamp him, well, let me do him down here, right there. That's the filler, and now I'm going to do the outline. So you want to be right over the top and line up. Let's see if I can do this other one better. They're not, I didn't do a tremendous job. And then I can punch it out on that side. Okay, so that's the top. Now I've got my little flowers to do. And since they're on this side of the punch, I'm going to do the flowers over here. So I can slide those in. And you might have to play around with what works better for you, to do the outline and then fill it in, or to do the fill in and then outline it. Sometimes it just depends on the stamp. So we're going to try outlining these first. And then filling these in. right, so that is, I'm going to close that. So now be careful, so if I punch this now, I'm going to punch that one. So I'm going to start up here on this one. There's one. I'm going to have to do it from, what am I doing? Right to left, so that I don't mess them all up. Am I shaking the table? 1, 2. All right, there's my 3 little flowers. This punch does make a mess because it has all the pieces. So now for my strawberry, you see I want my strawberry to face this way. And for my strawberry, I'm actually using 2 different colors. On those I used the same color, but for this one I'm going to use real red for the outline. And I want my strawberry to face this way because my punch is that way, and I want it to be down here near the bottom, like that. And then my filler is going to be, that was real red, and my filler is the Poppy Parade. So we do have a little code in our family. If you call and the person you're calling doesn't answer and you really need them, then you're supposed to call back right away again. And if it's a real emergency, you just keep calling until they answer. So Ryan didn't call back again, so I'm assuming it wasn't a real emergency. He usually likes just to talk while he's driving. I like this strawberry stamp because the way it's made is it's got a gradient that makes it go darker to lighter, and sometimes you can see I get more if you have less pressure. Like I even ended up with a white spot on this one. I actually like that. You might not like that. Hey Betsy, hey Janet. I'll do it again. So real red is that one, the outline. I could also put my pad underneath, which I don't have my pad with me. And here is the Poppy Parade. So see, that one I got a little more coverage, but I like it being light. Close those up. So now I can slide my punch in. I don't know which one you guys like better. This one takes a little muscle because you're cutting all 4 of these at once if you have the paper in. All right, I may as well punch out my extra leaf down here. I need to move that out of the way. Now that I've got my pieces, these are all extras. I'm making a mess. Okay, now I can put this together. My card base, the Poppy Parade. I'm going to glue that down. Oh, I didn't do my words. So let's do that. This is going right in the center. and my word strip I'm doing in black. Thank you. So we're using the Sweet Strawberry Bundle from the new mini. Let's see if I can get this in here. And this is the Banners Pick-a-Punch. This is in the holiday or the December mini that's about to end, but this will be carrying over. So that will be good because I use this a lot. All right, dimensionals. I've got the minis out. Use 3 of the minis. So I'm adding, this is where I stamped the leaf twice. I didn't quite match those up, but that's okay because this is covering that up. There's that. And now my strawberry is going to overlap right here. So I want dimensionals on the top, but not on the bottom because that's already on a dimensional. Now if you want, you can put like a little dot of glue right there. Hold that and then we'll glue this on. Right there. I think it's the cutest little strawberry. And then add some flowers. One and one more flower. And then to finish this, I added little pearls. One. Three little pearls. Cute. I hope you like that strawberry bundle. There we go. I would normally add probably a layer of white on the inside and maybe just stamp either the little flower in the corner or the strawberry. You could do either. I don't have that on my example here, but you could do that. All right, that is the first card I had to show you. Very cute. I know, isn't it very cute? So cute. All right, so the second one I'm going to show you uses the paper and the Berry Blessings. That's in the Berry Blessings stamp set and the paper from Sale-a-Bration. So for this one, I have a crumb cake card base. I have this here. I have that, and then I've got, so for this one, I've cut the cardstock at 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4. So it's the opposite of the first one. So this one has 2 that way. And then I have another piece of crumb cake that is 2.5 inches by 5.5 inches, and it has been embossed with that brick 3D embossing folder. So there's that. I have a piece of the designer paper, and this one is 1.5 inches by 5.5 inches. So I have that piece. Show you all my pieces. Then I've got one of the So Sentimental Stitch Scalloped rectangles. This one I did out of Very Vanilla. So the paper says it matches with white, and some of the pieces do, but this piece, I thought it matched fine with Very Vanilla, which you'll probably see me using a lot more Very Vanilla right now because we're switching over to a new white cardstock, and I only have what I have on hand right now. We can't order more white until they get the new stuff in. So that's coming, and I will update when I have more info. I don't have any other info at this time. So we're going to add this panel onto the outer edge of my card base, and then we're going to add just the strip of this designer paper, and you could use any of the patterns really. You could use the blueberry one. I used this one because it had a mixture of the berries, the raspberries, blackberries, blueberries, and the strawberries. All right, there's that one. So for this card, I am using the blueberry stamp. All right, I need to get my leaf. That's the inside, and the outline, and then I need to clean some of my stamps because I need my blocks. My chamois. I'm going to take that, put that up there. This is a fairly new chamois. It still has a lot of the pink color on it, or purple color I should say. Alright, blueberries. And the blueberries line up with that stem. I'm going to show you that in just a second. That, and then I need my words. Alright, I have used Pacific Point and Balmy Blue, and then I'm using Granny Apple Green and Mossy Meadow. So for this one I'm doing 2 different shades of color. So I'm going to start by stamping my words at the bottom. I'm feeling disorganized all of a sudden. Alright, wishing you the very best. This would be a cute New Year's card or a wedding card. So this is going to go right there at the bottom. I'll leave that out. So now what I have is my outline of my leaves. This is in Mossy Meadow. That's my outline. Then I will fill in Granny Apple Green. And now the blueberries, they line up so that the two large blueberries go on those two stems right there. So I'm going to do Pacific Point, and I'm going to line those up so they're resting on those two stems. So that's the outline, and then the inside of the blueberry I have Balmy blue, and just line that up. Right there. So that's my blueberries. And then I have linen thread. And I'm just going to tie a bow. I like using linen thread with crumb cake. The natural, I like the natural feel of both of those together. Tie that in a bow. I'm going to add on, this is the larger dimensionals for this one. Trim, and then I have finished this card with, these are called the Holiday Rhinestones, and they are in the annual catalog. They were a carryover item from last year's holiday catalog. And the color of these is supposedly Night of Navy, but I thought they worked just fine with my Pacific Point and Balmy blue. So I added that. I could have maybe used the little pool party ones too. Alright, that is my second card for you today. Isn't it cute? So I'm wishing you the very best in the coming year. So I have that, but what I wanted to do, I had one more little project. Well, what I wanted to do was I want to show you the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I don't know if I've shown that to you yet. And I have one more little project. So this is the little mini. He's tiny, so, or she. So what do we have? About 4 inches this way when it's folded up, and I don't know how long that is, maybe 10 inches. So you're gonna fold out these little guys with 2 ends. Did I already show this to you guys? I don't remember if I did or not. It comes with plates, with all of its plates. So you have plate number 1, which is your like base plate. You have 2 number 2 plates. Those are your cutting plates. You have a number 3, which is for regular embossing folders, and then you have a number 4, which is for 3D embossing folders. So there is the mini, and this is about 3.5 inches wide. So any dies that are less than 3.5 inches wide is what you can use in here. So let's see. I don't have a finished project to show you. I just kind of wanted to play around with one more project. The mini machine is available starting on January the 5th. So the same day that the mini catalog Sale-a-Bration starts is when the mini machine is available. And the mini machine is $60. So you could get the mini machine. It comes with all 4 of those plates. And then you could get that strawberry stamp set and punch bundle. So that gives you 60 plus, what was it, like $32. So that's 92. So you need to add maybe embellishments or ribbon or something to get you to the 100, and then you can get the berry stamp set with the paper for Sale-a-Bration for free. That's where I'm going with that. So cardstock, you want your cardstock and your die, and then you've got a number 1, a number 2, your cardstock, your die, and your other number 2. And we're going to, you want to line them up this way, even. This way they can be staggered. And then you slide that through. I'm going to shake my camera now, I think. Trying not to shake the table. I have been keeping this one right next to my work desk. Ta-da! And we also have those skinny little embossing folders. Those would work in here too. So even this stitched circle, it doesn't work well. It's got the feet, but I've got it on top of the paper, so it wants to slide. On my table it doesn't slide, but on my paper it does. Ta-da! Isn't he so cute? So that's the baby. So this might be, maybe you got a gift certificate from me for Christmas. Maybe you want to get this mini with that. And then you just fold those up. Look how cute. And the mini comes with the handle already attached, so you don't even have to do that. It's ready to go just like this. It's my new favorite toy. All right, so what I was playing around with was I found these strawberry flavored gummies at the grocery store. Well, at Target, that's where I found them. And so I thought I could make just a fun little tag to go on here. And what I did was I used some of that Sale-a-Bration paper, so the punch matches up to these pieces. So the strawberry you can punch out with the punch. These little flowers you can punch out with the punch. Even the leaves match up to the punch. So let's see. So right here I can punch out one of the leaves like that. The little flowers. Let's see if I can grab another little flower. Now the thing is, you probably want to cut away what you're trying to punch so that you don't punch into something else. So I don't want to ruin these by punching out that flower. So I'm going to cut that away. Now, when you cut something like that, it can be hard to get it into your punch. This one, I have enough to make, that's a handle. I call it a handle, so I can line it up. If you don't have extra paper on there to make your handle, just use a strip of cardstock with some adhesive on it and stick your little piece to there, and that makes you a handle so that you can slide this in, line it up, and punch it out. So I keep all these little strips on hand, either for doing words or for my handles. So I want to see, what words do I have in here? I thought I had, on this set over here, I have just a little hello there. Or that was so sweet of you, or even the just for you. A bunch of different little greetings you could put on a tag. Let me get my stamp here. So if I do just for you, I can take my, I went ahead and punched out the topper out of just plain cardstock. I'm going to glue that on top of the one that's on here, because when I punched that strawberry out, I punched off the stem. So that's going to go there. Just make a little tag, maybe add a couple of these flowers. I could even just add a leaf. And some flowers, and then I can punch a hole in the top, grab some of my linen thread, and then tie this onto my little strawberry treats. It's like these treats were made to go with this stamp set. I'm just going to pull that right through there. Cute little treat. You know, maybe I should give that to the mail lady who has been working this whole Christmas season. I didn't have a chance to leave her something. I wanted to, but I hadn't figured out what. Maybe this is what I can leave her in the mailbox today or tomorrow. All right, that's my last little project. Cute. I love it. My tail's a little long. Do you like it? Oh, I already hear her coming. I'm gonna miss it. So this would be a really fun treat. Here's the 2 cards and the treat that I made for you. I hope you love this bundle. This is one of my favorite ones, the sweet strawberry bundle in the mini, and then the matching paper and the berry stamp set that's in the Sale-a-Bration, and those are part of the free Sale-a-Bration item. So I hope you love them as much as I do. My host code right now for online ordering is, I still have the December host code, which is RMJDXX3G. So you can order online using that host code. And right now, you can't order these yet. These will be available starting January the 5th. But right now, we have the year-end closeout stuff. And thank you to everyone that's ordered over the holidays. I am going to take a look at tracking to see how the shipping and tracking is going. I know they were very busy. Oh, you can't see the code? Let me move my camera. Can you see the code now? It's always hard to get everything in the screen. RMJDXX3G is the code. So I hope you'll join me again next week on Monday. I'll have some more. Let's see, what's next Monday? Is that January? Is that going to be the 4th maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it should be right before the mini and Sale-a-Bration starts. So anyway, I'll be back next week on Monday. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you love these new products that are coming, and hopefully your catalogs will be in your mailbox very, very soon. I'm hoping they all didn't get lost. I think they will show up. They just might not show up as quickly as we wanted. Hopefully they will be there by the 5th. I do feel like the mail is catching up. I know they were far behind, but I think they're moving better again. So have a great weekend, great week. Happy New Year. Be safe, everybody. And I will be back with you next week. All right?